Hey, this is Chris Holcomb. Welcome to another great episode. Pretty much want to go over two basic things that pretty much a recap of my week. Last week, what I started doing was expanding the area where I'm marketing at. Excuse my voice. I don't know, just kind of sore from a weekend, I guess. But wanted to let you know I did expand my area after going and marketing the same area about 3 or 4 times during my marketing campaign that I started probably a couple months ago. Pretty much from talking to my mentor and analyzing what I'm doing, probably need to expand a little bit more. So I did a 25% increase in the area I'm expanding in and marketing in. The reason for that is pretty much you want to start growing a little bit. I want to infuse that into the area, the square mile area I'm already marketing, but I want to add that to it. So it gives, I guess, more time and gives me more subtle growth, I would say, into those areas. As you know, like I said, I've been getting a couple calls here and there regarding some opportunities. Some didn't work out. Either the property was not in a good enough shape to wholesale to somebody. I had one that I looked at probably a couple weeks ago, pretty fire damaged, to say the least, and it just wouldn't be, at least number-wise, the investment you guys put in there wasn't really beneficial. I'm not saying all fire damaged properties are bad, but you have to look at where the fire was, how much extensive damage it was. So didn't work out with that one. Another one, I'm still working on a deal. May have some good news for you guys tomorrow. We'll find out, but it's simmering right now, and it seems like it will be like my first deal that's going to come across, which is good. And then from there, I'm just working on a couple other properties I saw in the past, building other buyers, talking to them to see who else is interested in Detroit. If it doesn't fit our criteria, I still would like to help out the person who's trying to get rid of the house and talk to some other people that may like to look at it and may want to buy it, you know. Business doesn't stop if it doesn't work for me. I'm always willing to lend a hand to someone else or network with someone that might be looking at a property that fits their criteria. So that's what I'm doing. I'm still working on those deals, expanding my area to definitely get more opportunities. I think the marketing campaign has been working good thus far, and I'm going to keep pushing that. I'm also still networking, and that's the other thing I wanted to talk about. I was in a social gathering over the weekend, and you know, they already pretty much know I'm doing real estate in Detroit, and a lot of times people take that with a grain of salt and be like, we don't know, you know, if they don't associate with you on a consistent basis, they don't know how serious you may be about it. And I had a couple calls I had to take care of, and you know, people, listen, be aware. Anywhere you go, someone is probably, they're not eavesdropping, but they might hear something you're saying to see how you're handling yourself. You know, a lot of times if you know it's a personal call on somebody, you probably don't want to be around them. If you hear them talking about something that they do, you want to say, okay, let me, sound like you know what you're talking about now. And I've seen a couple of your videos. Let me talk to you for a second. And I got a couple people that pretty much showing some potential interest. So we're going to see how that lead. I think it's always it's good to build relationships and always network. And I say always be, at least on your business side, be professional. Always be courteous. You know, me, I'm very social. So when I do talk about things and they ask me what I do, I always throw out, I'm doing real estate. I always throw out the atmosphere in Detroit and how good it is right now and the possibilities and the growth and the stability here that many people may not know and get a bad perception of. So, you know, if you know what you're talking about, or some points you know what you're talking about, nail those points. Because to me, I've always been told you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. They're not interested, they're not interested. If they are, hey, your enthusiasm may get them. Now, by far, I've seen that happen before. So those are a couple things that I really enjoyed, and it was a good week and a good weekend and a lot of good information and a lot of good things are happening. So I'm just going to keep pushing forward, expanding my area, and always to continue to be persistent, consistent. So just want to give you guys an update. Definitely have more information as we go on, see how this week goes, and, you know, keep going at it. You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you on the next episode.